This is the BMW M6 Gran Coupé. It's got 4 doors, 4 seats, a boot and a whopping big 4.4 litre twin-turbo V8 under the hood. Now this engine in this competition-packed trim makes 575 horsepower, and a few years ago that would have been good enough for a Ferrari. So what is so much power doing in this super saloon? Do you really need it? Let me tell you why you need it. But first, here's a bit on what this car is all about. The M6 Gran Coupé is a car much like the Audi RS7. The basic formula is give a saloon a coupe-like roofline, keep the 4 doors and rear seats, stuff a great big engine under the hood, and hey, you have something that's a lot more special than a saloon. The M6 Gran Coupé is longer and wider than the M5, but it sits lower to the ground. Compromises come in the form of rear seat space. The low roofline eats into the headroom, and the M6 Gran Coupé is strictly a 4-seater thanks to the protruding aircon vents at the rear. But really, when something looks this good, who cares? Let's fire up those horses. So here's why you need so much power in a saloon. Well, it's effortless. You can leave it in any gear. There's so much torque that the car just pulls whatever you do. It's very comfortable, it's quiet, it's easy to drive. And when you need some more, just go down a couple of gears and you get that. It's quite awesome. What you just saw is the effect of 575 horsepower and 69.3 kgm of torque kicking in. This engine is really something else. I mean, it doesn't feel turbocharged in the way that you can really wring it out. It wants to be revved. The car is in competition pack trim, which is why it has 15 bhp more than the car that will be offered in India. You literally need to mind your head when you're driving this car because one, the roof is quite low, it's about 2.5 inches lower than the BMW M5, and you need to keep your throttle foot in check because there is a lot of power coming in very fast. It is one of the problems with this car. Even on these dry roads, it struggles to put its power down. The traction control light's always flashing, it's always cutting power. So you got to be measured when you drive it. Part of this problem, I think, comes from the winter tires this car is shod with. They simply don't have the grip to put the power down cleanly. These tires also have a part to play in the way the car handles. So this is an M car and it has to handle well. And there lies a small problem. It weighs close to 2 tons, about 1950 kilos. So you need to settle the car before you can really give it everything. If you don't, you can feel the weight shifting about. You need to be really on it. Of course, there are many modes. You can shift the steering to Sport Plus, the engine response to Sport Plus, the suspension to Sport Plus. But it just always feels like there's a lot of weight moving about, and that is maybe a little too much for anything outside the track. So what the M6 Gran Coupé is a powerful and exciting Grand Tourer, and one that looks a lot better than an M5, I think. There's only one problem: it costs quite a bit. In Europe at least, the price difference between an M5 and an M6 Gran Coupé, you could get like a hot hatch, a proper hot hatch for that money. And when it comes to India in April 2014, you can expect it to cost a fair bit more than that as well. Question is then, would you be willing to pay that much?